By watching the movie Shrek, you're learning music theory. Remember this song?
I heard there was a secret chord.
When Leonard Cohen wrote the song Hallelujah in 1984, he included an explanation of how harmony works. And not only about how it works in general, but also explaining a classic chord progression that he is using in this very song. He says it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. And do you know what he plays on the guitar? He plays the 4th degree or chord 4 of the key of C major.
Goes like this, the 4th,
Then the 5th degree,
the 4th, the 5th.
and then instead of playing chord 1, which is C major, he plays chord 6, A minor.
The minor fall,
But then chord 4 sounds again, a major chord that gives us a lift.
the major lift.
And after all that, Cohen says that's how the king composed the song Hallelujah.
The baffled king composing hallelujah.
Now go watch Shrek and learn a little more music theory.
Ah, but you don't really care for music, do you?
This is one of the most famous melodies. And it's composed by playing the notes of one single chord, A minor. Yes, even though it seems to include a lot of strange notes that don't belong to the chord or even to the key, Mozart composed this melody by using the notes of a single chord and a few non-chord tones, also known as non-harmonic tones. We start by using the notes of the chord A minor, which are A, C and E. And then before that A, there's an upper appoggiatura, then a chromatic lower neighbor tone, and A again. Then we have a C, and the same happens here. There's an upper appoggiatura and a lower neighbor tone. Same for E, upper appoggiatura here and a lower chromatic neighbor tone there. And again the same with this A. And that's how Mozart made a melody that even today, centuries later, is easily recognized for people like you and me, for example. There is a rock and roll song in a spacecraft traveling outside our solar system. It is Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good that was part of this legendary scene of Back to the Future. And was also included in the Voyager Golden Record, a disc that contains a message for potential extraterrestrials who might find the Voyager, the spacecraft that contains the Golden Record. The disc contains also Mozart's and Bach's music, among many other songs like greetings in different languages or whale songs. In 1978, in an episode of Saturday Night Live, Steve Martin said that the aliens had sent a 4-word message as a response to the record after finding it.
Send more Chuck Berry.
This is one of the most recorded songs of all time, and its name used to be Scrambled Eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Oh my baby, how I love your legs.
Paul McCartney says he composed the melody in a dream one night. Next morning he went to a piano and played the chords. He thought it was a famous melody and asked all his friends if they could recognize it, but nobody could.
After a couple of weeks of asking various people like John, the guys in the band, George Martin, everyone said, well, we don't know, it must be yours.
To be able to sing the melody, Paul used some words he kind of improvised.
And I didn't have any words, so I called it Scrambled Eggs. Scrambled eggs, oh my baby, how I love you.
Next step was writing some lyrics, like for real, and then he wrote Yesterday. There are thousands of different versions of this song. Frank Sinatra, Ray Charles, Elvis Presley, and Billie Eilish are some of the artists that have made a version of Yesterday.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay.
Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Among many others, of course.
A lot of people they often dream about music, but they don't remember it. But for some reason, this melody just kept going round and round my brain. So I was near a piano, so I kind of remembered it and blocked out some chords. A couple of months later, I put some words to it. Yesterday.